Have you ever felt that it's becoming harder to maintain your balance? That standing for long periods feels more exhausting than it used to? Or perhaps you've noticed that your muscles no longer respond the way they used to? If you answered yes to any of these questions, know that it's more common than it seems. The good news is that you don't need intense workouts or complicated equipment to regain your strength, balance, and confidence in your movements. There's a type of exercise that's simple yet incredibly powerful called isometric exercise. It's safe, effective, and tailor-made for those over 60. In this video, you'll learn 3 of the most powerful isometric exercises designed for mature adults. And the best part, you can do them right in the comfort of your home. No equipment, no joint impact, and at your own pace. Let's discover together how these simple movements can transform the way you feel when walking, standing up, or even doing daily chores. And don't leave before the end, because I'll show you how to create a mini routine using these 3 exercises and guide you step by step so you can start today. Now let's understand what isometric exercises are and why they are especially recommended for people over 60. Unlike traditional exercises, which involve repetitive movements and often stress the joints, isometric exercises involve holding a position for a set amount of time, continuously engaging the muscles without the need to move. This means that even without shifting, your body is working hard. This type of exercise is ideal because it protects the joints, since there are no repetitive movements that strain the knees, hips, or shoulders, and at the same time, it deeply strengthens the muscles, especially those responsible for posture and balance. As a result, you prevent falls, improve your safety while walking, and maintain your independence much longer. And the best part? Anyone can do it. You can adapt the movements based on your physical ability, whether standing, sitting, or with the support of a wall or chair. Now let's get straight to the first exercise. Exercise 1. Assisted isometric squat. This is, without a doubt, one of the safest and most effective exercises to strengthen the legs and glutes, especially for those in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s. And the reason is simple. The assisted isometric squat deeply activates the main muscles of the lower body without requiring repetitive movements that could cause joint impact or discomfort. Unlike traditional squats, here you don't need to go up and down repeatedly. The focus is on maintaining the body in a single position. And it's this hold that strengthens the muscles in a controlled and intense way. To perform this exercise correctly, all you need is a sturdy chair or a solid wall for support. That's enough to perform the movement safely and steadily. Start by standing with your feet shoulder width apart. This stance creates a solid base and helps distribute body weight evenly. Then, keep your spine straight, eyes looking forward, and lightly engage your abdominal muscles as if trying to draw your navel toward your spine. Now, slowly bend your knees and begin to lower yourself as if you were about to sit, but without actually touching the chair. The idea is to stop the movement when your thighs are roughly halfway between standing and sitting. You'll notice that even without moving, your body is working hard. Hold this position for 15 to 30 seconds, breathing calmly and without holding your breath. Then rise slowly and in control without using momentum. This helps keep the muscular focus and reduces pressure on the knees. Afterward, rest for 30 seconds. This exercise can be repeated 2 to 3 times, depending on your energy level and how you feel that day. Ideally, over time, you should gradually increase the hold duration from 15 to 20, then 30, up to 45 seconds. But remember, go at your own pace, respecting your bodies. This exercise offers a number of important benefits, especially for older adults. The first clear benefit is the strengthening of the thighs and glutes, 2 muscle groups that are absolutely essential for your mobility. They help you climb stairs, get up from the couch, walk more steadily, and even maintain balance while carrying a shopping bag. Additionally, this exercise directly improves body balance. By holding the bent knee position, your body is forced to find a point of stability, engaging deep muscles that are not usually used in everyday activities. Over time, this reduces the risk of tripping and falling, which unfortunately are common causes of hospitalization in people over 60. Another noticeable benefit is posture. Activating the abdominal muscles during the squat helps align the spine and improves your center of gravity, which helps you stay more upright while walking, sitting, or even standing for long periods. And perhaps the most important point, this exercise is impact-free. Since there's no repetitive movement, there's no overload on the joints of the knees, hips, or ankles. This is essential for those who suffer from chronic pain in these areas or who have undergone procedures like arthritis treatments, injuries, or orthopedic surgeries. If you want to slightly increase the intensity, one suggestion is to hold a stick or a stretched towel in front of you. This further activates your core muscles and helps with balance. Another mild variation is to perform the same exercise with your back against a wall. This adds more security for beginners who still feel unsure while holding the position. With regular practice, you'll notice real changes in your daily life. Activities such as getting out of bed, exiting a car, squatting to pick something up from the floor, or balancing while changing clothes will become easier. More than that, you'll feel more confident and independent in carrying out your tasks without relying on others. That's the power of the assisted isometric squat, a simple exercise you can do at home without any special equipment, but one that has the potential to transform your mobility, stability, and confidence in everyday movements. Exercise 2, supported knee plank. The knee plank is a smart adaptation of one of the most complete exercises out there, the traditional plank. But here, it's specially designed for those who need to protect the spine, shoulders, and wrists, sensitive areas, especially for people over 60. This version is safer, more accessible, and incredibly effective at strengthening the center of the body, the well-known core, without overloading fragile joints or requiring excessive strength. And what exactly is the core? Many people think it's just the abs, but it's much more than that. The core is made up of a network of deep muscles that includes the lower back, obliques, central abdomen, glutes, and even muscles near the hips. Together, they function as a sort of natural belt that protects the spine, stabilizes the torso, and supports movement. A strong core means more control, better balance, and less pain. To start the knee plank, lie face down on a comfortable surface. This can be a yoga mat, a folded rug, or even a firm blanket. Place your forearms on the ground with your elbows aligned directly under your shoulders. Your hands can be flat on the floor or clasped together. Choose whichever position gives you the most stability. Now, bend your knees and keep them in contact with the floor, letting your feet relax behind you. Gently lift your hips so your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Keep your spine straight and your abdomen engaged, as if you're trying to draw your belly button toward your spine. This small adjustment is crucial to properly activate the core muscles and avoid overloading the lower back. During the exercise, keep your gaze directed toward the floor to avoid neck strain. Your breathing should be calm and deep. Avoid holding your breath, as this increases internal pressure and can cause dizziness. Breathe naturally, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth in a steady rhythm. Hold this position for 15 to 30 seconds, then rest for 30 seconds. Repeat the exercise 2 to 3 times, depending on your comfort level. And remember, if you can only hold it for 10 seconds at first, that's totally fine. Over time, your endurance will increase, and you'll be able to hold it longer without losing form. Benefits of the exercise. The main benefit of the knee plank is core strengthening, which is essential for nearly all daily activities. A strong core improves your ability to maintain an upright posture, reduces lower back pain, and provides more stability when walking or moving in different directions. This exercise is also excellent for fall prevention. By strengthening the central area of the body, it improves your movement control and ability to recover from imbalance. This is key for anyone who has felt unsteady walking on uneven ground or going upstairs. Another important point is that the plank helps relieve back pain. Many seniors experience lower back discomfort due to weak muscles or poor posture. The plank helps correct these issues by reinforcing support muscles. And since it's an isometric exercise, meaning it's done without repetitive movements, it protects the joints and reduces the risk of inflammation. In addition, this exercise activates the shoulders, glutes, and even the leg muscles. Even if you don't notice it directly, it's as if your whole body is engaged in a single task, keeping you steady, stable, and aligned. If you want to progress after a few weeks of practicing the basic knee plank, you can add slight variations to increase the challenge. One variation is to extend one leg backward, keeping it off the ground for 5 to 10 seconds. This requires even more balance and activates additional muscle groups, but only try this advancement if you're comfortable with the standard position and can maintain stability. Another adjustment you can make is gradually increasing the hold time. Start with 15 seconds, then go to 20, 30, and up to 1 minute if you wish. But what matters most is always posture quality and consistency, not time. Lastly, remember that this adapted version of the plank can be done at any time of day, without equipment, without impact, and with full control. Even though it seems like a simple exercise, it can bring about deep transformations in your body. You're promoting strength, balance, pain prevention, and more confidence in every movement you make. Now that you've learned the second exercise and all its benefits, it's time to apply it in your daily life. And right after, we'll move on to the third and final exercise of this special routine, which will target a fundamental area for your stability, your feet and ankles. Exercise 3. Sustained heel raise. This exercise may seem simple at first glance, but the benefits it offers for people over 60 are profound and transformative. The sustained heel raise works directly on the calf muscles, often overlooked, and has a direct impact on balance, walking stability, and blood circulation in the legs, which is especially essential for those who sit for long periods or experience swollen legs at the end of the day. Start by standing with your feet parallel and hip width apart. If needed, use a chair, the edge of a bed, a firm wall, or even a counter for support. The most important thing is to maintain an upright posture with your spine aligned and your abdomen slightly engaged. This abdominal engagement acts like an inner belt that protects your lower back and improves body stability during the movement. Now, calmly lift your heels off the ground so that only the balls of your feet are touching the floor. This lift should be done in a controlled manner without rushing. The idea is to rise slowly, hold the position for 10 to 20 seconds, and then lower back down just as slowly, without letting your heels drop abruptly. That control is what turns a simple movement into an extremely effective exercise. You can repeat this sequence 2 to 3 times, always respecting your own pace and how your body feels. If you feel tired or uncomfortable, stop and rest. Ideally, rest for 20 to 30 seconds between repetitions. With time and regular practice, you can increase the hold time to 30 seconds or even more. One of the first benefits of the sustained heel raise is strengthening the calf muscles, which, although small, play a crucial role in movement, in the push needed for walking, and in venous return. That is, helping the blood flow from the legs back to the heart. The stronger and more active these muscles are, the better your leg circulation will be, which helps reduce swelling, prevent cramps, and avoid that heavy leg sensation. In addition, this exercise helps develop what's called fine balance control. When you stay on your tiptoes, even for just a few seconds, your entire body is working to keep you stable. It activates not just the feet and ankle muscles, but also the legs, hips, and even the core. Over time, this results in fewer stumbles, more steadiness while walking, and much greater safety when going upstairs or getting up from a chair without assistance. Another important benefit is fall prevention. Since this exercise strengthens your base, the feet and ankles, it improves your body's ability to react to sudden imbalance. In other words, if you trip, your body will be more prepared to recover balance without falling. If you have trouble holding the heel, raise for long at first, that's okay. You can start by lifting your heels and lowering them right away, repeating this movement 5 or 6 times until you gain more strength and confidence. Another tip for beginners is to keep your hands firmly supported on a chair or wall to ensure stability throughout the exercise. As you progress, you can try mild variations, such as doing the exercise with your eyes closed, as long as you have solid support, which further enhances your balance system. Another variation is to perform the movement on one foot at a time, alternating with each repetition. This requires more muscle activation and should only be attempted once you're confident doing it with both feet. It's important to always keep your spine straight and your abs lightly engaged during the exercise. These two details help with both posture and body control, while also activating deep core muscles, which are essential for walking stability. Because it's a simple, safe, and low-impact movement, the heel raise can and should be done daily, even more than once a day. For example, when you get up in the morning during a break between tasks or before bedtime. The more consistent you are, the better the results. Now that you've learned the 3 most effective isometric exercises for strengthening the body after age 60, it's time to build your routine. Let's show you how to organize a simple and powerful sequence to practice at home in less than 10 minutes a day, respecting your pace, your rhythm, and ensuring maximum safety and results. Now it's time to turn this knowledge into action with a quick, practical, and very powerful routine. In less than 10 minutes a day, you can strengthen your body, improve your balance, and feel more confident in your movements. And best of all, no equipment, no impact, and always at your own pace. Ready to go? Start with the assisted isometric squat. Stand in front of a sturdy chair or wall. Place your feet shoulder width apart, keep your posture upright, and engage your abs. Slowly bend your knees as if to sit down, but stop halfway. Hold this position for 20 seconds. Slowly rise. Repeat 3 times with 30 seconds of rest in between. This exercise strengthens legs, glutes, and improves posture. Next, move to the knee plank. Lie face down, place your forearms and knees on the floor. Lift your hips, keep your body aligned from shoulders to knees. Tighten your abs and hold the position for 20 seconds. Breathe calmly and keep your eyes looking at the floor. Repeat 3 times with 30 seconds of rest. This exercise activates your core, protects the spine, and gives you more stability for daily life. Finally, finish with the sustained heel raise. Stand with support. Slowly lift your heels until you're on your tiptoes. Hold for 15 seconds, then lower in a controlled motion. Repeat 3 times with 30 seconds of rest. This simple movement strengthens your calves, improves circulation, and gives you more steadiness when walking. Rest 1 minute between exercises, and remember, if at first you can only hold for 10 seconds, that's okay. The important thing is to start. Do this routine daily or on alternate days. Over time, your body will respond. You'll feel stronger, more secure, and much more energized to enjoy life. You've got this. Your body is still capable of so much, and so are you.